All right, what's up, everybody? My name is Chris Garcia, and today's video, I'm going to be doing a live analysis of reverse speech for Donald Trump and Joe Rogan. I don't remember the exact date that this occurred, but this was the most recent one. I had already posted a couple of videos on my channel hold on one second. These are some of the ones that I had already found, but for anybody that does not know what reverse speech is, um, it was discovered by David Oates, and it was discovered in the early 1980s. And for anybody that doesn't know what that is, you go over to reversespeech.com if you want to take some classes. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and begin here. So most of all of these are already found. Sometimes people can hear different things, you know. So let's take a look at this one right here. Is he or shape do it? That one's okay. You know, that one sounds a little bit weird. See this one right here. Awaken him. Let's see if you hear that one. I'm gonna take this loop off because it sounds too much.
Awaken him.
Awaken him. Yeah. Sounds like he's saying awaken him.
Awaken him. Awaken him. Awaken him.
Yeah. See that one. Let's go to the next one here. He hiding this. Yeah, see, you know, some of these reversals you got to be careful with too. Some of the spelling, some of the context could be off. So let's take a look. He hiding this.
Yeah,
that one's okay. You know, that one doesn't sound too well. I'd probably put that as like a V4. Let's see. This one says, "Know it. There's no way."
No, there's no way. No, there's no way.
Yeah, that one sounds pretty clear actually.
No, there's no way. No, there's no way. No, there's no.
Yep, I would say that one's actually pretty clear. It says right here, "Yeah, I did learn." Go, please. Yeah, I know. Just go, please. Crazy. All right. It says here, "Yeah, I get them," and "Yeah, I did learn."
Yeah, I get them. Yeah, I get them.
That one sounds a little bit off. You know what I mean? It's not really that clear.
Yeah, I get them. Yeah, I get them. Yeah, I get.
That one's going kind of fast there, right there. Let me try slowing it down here, okay? Let me try. Whoa. You know what? Actually, let's hear what he's saying forwards here. It says, "Yeah, I did learn."
You know, an inch away from the head, it hits the guy's gun, but they die. You know, they die.
So 1/10, 1% die. Are you saying?
Maybe, I guess, talking about something. I'm not exactly sure what it is. But let's go back to this one right here. So say you're sorry. That one sounds a little bit off right there. That last word, I'd put that as like a V4. Not really that clear. This one right here says, "Save our dark terror." Oh yeah. See, that one is an extremely clear one. I would put that one as. Let me hear it one more time. I would consider that as a V5. That one's extremely clear, and I actually do think that I put this on my channel before, as a short. So here I'm gonna play this forwards.
And it's a very dangerous business. But if you just look at statistically, so I saw a thing, I don't know if it's right, but 1/10 of 1% for a race car driver. Yeah, that's pretty dangerous business, right?
Yeah.
1/10 of 1%.
So he's talking about the fact that being the president is an extremely dangerous job, and backwards right here he says, "Save our dark terror." So to me that sounds pretty congruent. What about this one? "And ashed the weaker."
And ash the weaker, and ash the weaker, and ash the weaker.
Oh yeah, that one's pretty clear actually. What about this one? "Corpse soon error." Yeah. Little off, you know, there's a few clicks in there that would knock it down to like a V4. So, and this right here is where I had marked that I left off. So what I'm gonna do is just begin. Oh my gosh, trying to delete that. Oh, all right. So let's begin.
It's all knock. When it gets knocked, it's all knock.
When it gets what?
When it gets knocked. When it gets knocked. When it gets knocked.
Nah. Almost sounds like it, but nah.
Nah.
Nothing there. And you kind of just do this over and over, find reversals. That's just all you got to do. Really, the only difficult part is trying to keep your mind set on doing this and focusing on everything, because you can become distracted extremely easy. So I'm going to just continue here and see what we can find. Smash the shame, maybe?
Smash the chin, smash the chin. Smash the chin, smash the chin, smash the chin.
Smash the shame?
Smash the chin, smash the chin. Smash the chin, smash the chin.
Yeah, I would say that's probably, let's see.
Smash the chin, smash the chin.
Oh man, this is like, it's like an I sound in there.
Nation tap, nation tap, nation tap. Smash the chin, smash the chin, smash the chin.
Nation?
Nation tap, nation tap, the chin, smash the chin.
Oh, okay, so that I sound is over here. Okay.
Nation, smash the chin.
Smash the shame. But the only thing is, the M sound is actually an N. Because if you look, if you play it forwards, it's a nation.
Nation taps, nation the chin, smash the chin.
So what I would do is actually, I would document it, but I'll put it as a V4. But I would put smash shame. Let's see.
Smash the chin, smash the chin, smash the chin.
Yeah, smash the shame. But I'll put it as a V4, you know. That means it's not really that clear. There's nothing there.
Nibs in the sky, 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 nibs in the sky.
See, this right here almost sounds like it's saying, like live in this LA almost, but it's not.
Nibs in the sky, nibs in the sky.
You know what I mean? It's like, it's a weird sound, but it almost sounds like what you would think to the untrained ear that you might mistake it for being reversal. There might be one in there, but I'm not gonna waste my time. Nothing there. It almost kind of sounds like it's saying something a dentist, but there's no T. Dennis? Dennis? Nah, see that's like, there's nothing there. Sounds kind of goofy. That's how you know it's not real. Mm-mm. See it come? Nah. Too much sound going on.
Barking bird elf, barking bird elf, barking bird elf.
A bird elf? Something a bird elf?
Bird elf, bird elf, bird elf.
Something
Bird elf rough. Bird elf rough.
Bird elf rough.
Bird elf rough. Bird elf rough. Bird elf rough. Bird elf rough.
Yeah, maybe I'll put that one on there. Bird elf rough.
Bird elf rough. Bird elf rough.
You know what? Nah, sounds kind of weird.
Nothing
there. Ooh, almost sounds like you're saying anima. No, just a weird sound. Earth, the force. Earth, it flows. Yeah, I would put it as a V4 though. You know, you don't want to. It's not super clear. All of the sounds aren't really there. All right, let's see. Give me 1 second. Okay, so Earth, it flows. Give me 1 second, folks. I have to go do something. Okay. So right here. Okay. It says Earth flows. See, this isn't that clear, so I'm gonna change it down to a V4. Not really clear. That's kind of weird. See, now it sounds like it's saying Earth, it flows. Some say maybe. I'm just gonna leave it. It's too much.
No, is it? It's a very tough business when is it?
Nah.
Very tough business. It's a very
Something serve. Nah, that's sounds weird. See, I heard that last word. Sounds like you're saying listen. Nah, not that clear. Oh wait, what did he say? Give a curse? It almost sounds like he's saying boost, deny its seal. I don't know. Nah, it doesn't sound like it. Sounds weird. Nah, nothing there.
No one got the shit off that far. Not so fast. And that kind of stuff was not so fast.
Not so fat?
not so fast, not so fast, not so fast, not so was on top, was on top, was on not so fast. Not so fast, spinning, not so fast, spinning, not so fast, spinning, not so fast, spinning.
I don't know.
Not so fast, spinning, not so fast, spinning.
Not so fat spin?
Not so fast, spinning out, not so fast, spinning out. Not so fast, spinning, not so fast.
I'm just gonna leave it.
Fast, spinning out, yes, it is. Get me out here, suck your IGB. Get me out here, get me out here, get me out here.
Nah.
Suck your IGB, you're like the single. Snickety, suck your IGB, you're like the single.
Nah, there's nothing there.
Snickety, yeah.
See, and after a while, you'll be able to kind of like pick up the speed with what you're listening to. I don't know if I heard something. Nah. Nah, nothing there. Just a bunch of gibberish. Nah, it's just it almost sounded like it said "view your wolf," but I don't know. Nah. You know what? He's probably asking like some kind of pre-thought question or something. But you know, sometimes you find some, sometimes you don't. What if I tried slowing down a little? Let's see. You know what?
My hillerstep, my statie, jager, woensielet, weer gniddelen, en shit off the slop zit, nee, ach, no, mas wat er achter op is kloppen, dus zo bien,
Nothing there, man. What is he even talking about?
Shit made you much more popular. Yeah. And they boosted you in the polls because people were tired of.
I want to hear what Trump said. Wonder if he's talking here.
It was in that I was picking Bolton, or I picked Bolton. He called up. He said, "Don't pick him. Why? He's a bad guy."
Yeah. See, this is what I want to hear. I want to hear. Is this forward?
Bad with that.
Yes. Here we go.
Ja, ik dat blijf.
Go see a war?
See,
I can't tell what he's saying right there at the end.
Always works out.
Always works out. Maybe he's saying dice or ice. I think he's saying ice. That last part right here doesn't really sound like he's saying war. Nope. There's no really R sound right there, so I'm just gonna skip that.
It says
something against the law, maybe? Nah. We hung. So we hung on my eye? Kinda sounds like one.
Zoe
Ah, man. So we hunt on my eye? I guess that sounds like it, right? So we hunt on my eye. So we hunt on my eye, maybe. So we hunt on my eye. Yeah, I don't know. That one's kinda. I'm gonna put it as a V4. It's not super clear. Keep going. Something make the wood maybe. Make it what? Hmm. Make it put this? Make a put this. Ah, you know what? I don't know. That one really not super clear. The fact that I have to like try to hear it, it's just that's more than enough of a reason to just be like, screw it. Hmm? Sounds like he's saying hustle. Yep, hustle. Hustle. That's what you gotta do. You gotta get money, you gotta hustle. Hustle. Nah. Wait, what? Wait, hold on. Kinda sounds like he's saying this. I don't know if you guys can hear that. Nah. I'm gonna leave that. Doesn't really sound like. But I wouldn't be surprised. That'd be more like a V3, you know?
Very wise kind of a guy.
Yeah, I got an axe. I hear that. Yeah, I got an axe. Whoa, what is all that? Boom. Yeah, I got an axe. That one's really clear. Yeah, I got an going. Nothing there. Can't really hear what he's saying right here. Nah, there's nothing there. Nah.
Ja, samenvaart career, we zien de followers minstens knop zeer, we zien het blog niet op te mijn blog jammer, blog niet, blog je gelijk, nooit, ja, ze heb meer begrip, zo wie het reden, zo blog je gelijk, nooit,
Soon?
gelijk,
Senator Thune? The only reason why I'm not going to document is because the sound that comes out right here sounds weird, but it does sound like he's saying the last name of one of the senators. Thune.
Ze heb ik meer begrip, zo wie het reden, zo'n op, daar zie je. Maar die heel cursus,
maybe there's some in here. Hold on. Not really. Nah. Ooh, I heard that. Something money.
A weak person, you know more about bullies than anybody.
You know something here. Let me see this. Here, let's see something. Something money. Here, let me see. Oh man. Sounds like he's saying buy, but then the middle part right here. It's like he's saying broom and Rome mixed together. Brome. See, the only thing is that's not a word, but
Money.
see, now he's even saying money. He's saying
Money.
And let's see what he's saying forward.
You know.
See, that will cause you to say
Money.
backwards. So it almost sounds like he's saying, oh, you know what? He is saying money, because look at that.
Money.
Look at that.
Money.
Oh, money? Or grow money. Oh yeah, you can hear that. Grow money. The only thing is,
You know more.
I would document that. Grow money. Yeah, I would even put that as a V5. It has a little sing-song tone to it. Grow money. Hell yeah, grow money. Everybody grow money. Let's go. Wait 1 second.
I've been reading about him a little bit. I've been reading back a little bit.
I think I'm going to try to find a couple more reversals, and then I might call it a day, actually. Just wanted to get on here and demonstrate a little bit of what I do, what we do, and if you want to learn more, here, let me actually pull up the website. Gone over here to reversespeech.com. Take some classes, some training courses, right? So if you're interested, make sure you go on over here. I don't know if it's actually showing you. Oh no, it isn't. Ah, that's funny. Oh, it is. Look at that. Never mind. Okay. So yeah, go over here to reversespeech.com, take some courses. I'm going to continue, see if I can find one more reversal, and I'm going to just call it a day.
Or just beep,
bad folks, or bad people, or just loyal people, or beep loyal, beep bad folks.
Something.
Hurl, beep, well, signal, beep, hurl, beep, well, signal, beep, dead, will snap, and
Snarky.
and the ship, then, well, beep, and the ship, yeah, that'll be my skip. I begin like, beep, here, skip, beep, my skip, that's what I got some again.
Maybe I can find one in there. Hold on, let's see.
Beep, here, skip, beep, my skip, that's what I got some again. Beep, here, skip, beep, my skip.
Nah, I'm gonna skip that part. What? Nah, nothing there. Nope, just a bunch of weird sound. Nah. Hmm. Nah. Dang. Sometimes it's good to go fast like that too and try to learn how to make it so that we can hear them more clearly, because most of the time you're gonna find the reversal whether or not you go fast or slow. But the problem is some people speak faster, some people speak slower, some people speak more clear, and then plus you also have to get used to each person's own individual sound. So keep trying to find one more reversal for the
En shop till muskus så schrijvers die geld sally we are in the one waar we zit as no no winnen wie mezelf dingen dat use ja prijs nu op de zaterdag bij in the early use
Wait, what did he say? Hold on. Our verse, maybe? Nah.
A lot of people don't make it through.
It's a good way for non-Anglos
Net, Siri,
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna hear nothing there. Let's move it a little bit further down the road. See if we can find one in a random spot here. It sounds weird when he's talking like that.
I have to be with my state, the state.
They see the thone or phone?
But he said,
See the TH right there, not a P. I mean, not an F. No wheel?
Binnen no wheeler, binnen no wheeler bouwstuk, hier bouw diep, nee, ja, hier bouw, hey woffe, hey woffe, hey woffe, hey woffe, hey woffe.
Nah, nothing there.
Nee, hier is dus de vader. Nee, hier is dus de vader.
Nothing there.
Heel Speel, ja, en ik wil, zijn over de velden. Toen ik nou net snel, zijn over de maar de zit there when I want to en ik wil, ja, die is
Nothing. Let's skip a little bit further down. Maybe I go here. Nothing. It's weird. This one, you would think that you'd be able to find some reversals.
No.
Something, yes, so we lost. It's like, I don't know. We'll see. Hold on. Let's. Let's see. Man, this one right here. See, right here, I would put this one as so we lost. But I would put it, let's see. I mean, it's pretty quick, it's not super clear. It's one of those where it's like, So I'm going to put it as a V4. But I'm going to have to cut the show for tonight. So hope you all have a wonderful evening wherever you are. And thanks for joining the stream.